Welcome to one of America's most specialized protein facilities.
Hey everybody, welcome back. Today we're taking you inside America's ostrich meat industry. Gate's good, keep them calm coming through.
Before premium ostrich steaks and ground meat ever reach a chilled processing room, the story begins on specialized American ranches like this one.
Feedlot tags match?
Yep, all 3 lots are logged and cleared.
Scan B12 next, make sure that tag reads clean.
Nutrition is one of the first quality decisions in the ostrich meat chain.
Easy now, keep that lane open, good, just let them flow.
Read came through, log that one and send it forward.
This stage is all about uniformity and control. Before transport can even be scheduled,
Batch 3 is on spec. Send the sample to records. That texture looks right, same density as yesterday's approved run.
For a specialty protein operation, health checks are non-negotiable.
Check staging order. Trailer 7 loads first, then 8. Latch confirmed, tag matches the manifest.
Transport is planned around control, spacing, ventilation, and timing.
Initialed and sealed. Dispatch can release it.
What really stands out here is how controlled the handoff is.
at this point, the ranch has done its job. The lot is identified, staged, documented.
Seal applied, release that trailer to the gate.
Mark it standard class and send the time to dispatch.
Even at this early stage, the operation is running like a synchronized logistics system.
I've got the packet, heading out on dispatch release.
T7, you're clear. Plant's expecting you on schedule.
Now the process leaves the ranch and enters the transportation network. Every mile ahead is part of the controlled chain.
10-4, temps are holding steady back here, looks good. Drivers are a critical link in the handoff. They're not just hauling a trailer, they're carrying timed paperwork, lot identity. Lines look good, let's roll.
By the time the trailers reach the industrial corridor, the handoff is already in progress. Dispatch data, estimated arrival.
Gate A confirmed, scale house next.
Morning, driver, hold at the line and send over your packet.
Security check-in is more than a gate formality.
Scale house is green, keep straight ahead.
Hold steady on the platform.
The scale house is where transport becomes plant inventory. Weight, origin, arrival time, and routing all enter the receiving system here.
Bay 2 assignments printed, send them through.
Bring it straight back, Bay Tool's ready for intake.
This is the exact moment the load enters the plant's controlled intake system.
Seal number matches the manifest. Inspection can proceed.
Receiving is where the plant takes control of the lot. Staff verify documentation, condition, and timing before the first stage processing sequence begins.
Seal removed at receiving. Log it under Bay 2.
Trailer conditions good. Move ahead with intake.
This is the point where the ranch handoff becomes a full plant operation. Receiving teams verify the lot.
Everybody sanitize before crossing into the corridor.
Keep the lane open, good spacing, nice and easy.
Initial assessment is one of the most important checkpoints in the entire chain. Approvals in. Route T7 forward. Prep Stage 1 is staffed and ready.
Before production can begin, every station has to be verified. Cleanliness, tools, line radar checks.
Line 1's live. Watch your stations.
Flow looks clean. Station A, you're good to go.
Early processing is tightly measured from the very first cycle.
WL01 is running clean.
Keep the spacing tight, and the station checks on schedule.
From this point forward, the plant operates like a synchronized chain of stations.
Speed and temp look steady. Keep it there. Confirm the route, then send it to chill entry.
What began at the ranch as identification, grading, and transport has now entered the plant's controlled processing system.
This is where controlled cold chain processing truly takes over.
Temp holds right where we need it.
Inside a specialty meat plant, supervision is constant and data-driven. Make sure that tools log to station 22. QC cleared. Send T7 into the next zone. Secondary processing is where the operation becomes even more exact.
Y14 scan routed on the premium side.
Keep premium routed left, standard straight through. What makes a facility like this impressive is not just the machinery, it's the feedback loop.
Up to this point, the plant is focused on control, temperature, routing, sorting, and yield.
Cell 1's active. Keep that flow clean through pre-finish.
Advanced processing is where plant engineering and skilled labor overlap most visibly.
RG02 is green, send it through.
Pre-finish rootles open, log the transfer, and move it on.
By this stage, the product flow is fully stabilized. Routing, yield control, temperature management.
QC checkpoint 4 cleared. Send it to refinement.
Transfers complete. Refinement has it now.
Everything up to this point has been building toward refinement. The product flow is now stable, documented, and quality checked enough to enter the final stages.
Refinement entry is open. Move it through.
Refinement's active. QC samples are ready on the next station. RC01 is clean and logged, ready for the next cycle.
Refinement is where premium value gets protected. At this stage, the plant is no longer just maintaining flow.
SC11 is zeroed, weight checks look dead on.
Condition logs complete. Send the sample to transfer.
At this stage, refinement and quality control begin overlapping.
Sample transfer logged. Window 1 is clear.
T7 sample is in log receipt and move it to intake.
The lab starts with identity and receipt control. Before a single test is run, the sample has to be scanned, logged, timed. AS4 is stable. Cal check passed.
Enter that under T7 and send it to review.
Quality control is where the plant's internal confidence becomes formal verification. Lab review connects the sample.
Approval signed. Release it back to finishing.
QC release T7. Move it into final conditioning. By now, the product has passed through temperature control, routing, refinement, and lab confirmation.
This is where this is This is one of the most important moments in the whole plant. After every routing decision, lab check, and condition.
Inspection room 1 is open. Bring T7 forward. Final inspection is where the factory's internal work becomes formal product approval. Everything now has to line up. Conditioning,
Buy off record matches, move it to approved review.
Pull the T7 serial set. We're almost ready to release.
After every mile, every scan, every lab check, and every inspection, the lot is now poised for certification.
Stamp desk is set. Bring me the T7 approval packet.
Certification is where quality control becomes market-ready identity.
Approval stamp is down. Record that under T7.
Serial sets are separated. Keep premium and standard fully split.
Serial assignment is the last internal promise the plant makes before packaging begins.
First print looks clean, barcodes sharp, and the serial range matches. Date code matches. Bundle that set and send it forward. This release desk is the final administrative gate. Ticketals attached. Release packet is good to go.
T7 packets here. Line start is waiting on label verify.
Packaging doesn't start with boxes and seals. It starts with verification. Approved labels, date codes.
Text is clean. Date and lot line up perfectly.
First article looks good. Just confirm the barcode and net weight panel. This first approved package represents everything the facility has worked toward. Traceability, condition.
Accurate. This is the turning point where all the behind-the-scenes precision becomes something the customer will actually recognize.
Lines running clean. Send those first packs to case entry. The quality control chapter is complete. What began as ranch records, transport logs, temperature checks.
That first pack is clean. Barcode and date are both dead on.
Case pack is ready. Keep the first run moving straight through.
This is the moment quality control gives way to commercial production. Case packing is where retail-ready identity becomes distribution-ready volume.
Case text looks clean. Barcode and date code are both readable.
Carton forming might look simple, but it has to stay perfectly synchronized with line speed, product grouping, and label control.
Flap alignment's good. CF1 is running square.
Countles on target. Send that case to inserts.
Correct insert version. Send it on to seal.
Once the carton is loaded and documented, sealing becomes the next critical quality point.
Date codal's clean. DC3 verified it.
Everything's passing. Send those cases to pallet build.
Pattern A is live. Bring the first layer in clean.
Palletizing is where packaging becomes logistics.
Pallet taggle's good. Keep that layer square.
Load height checks out. Start the wrap cycle.
Wrap looks even. Keep the tension right there.
Once the pallet is wrapped and scanned into the warehouse system, it becomes an inventory unit.
A15 assigned. This pallet's clear for staging.
Take T7 to A15 and face the label out.
By the time a pallet reaches cold storage, it has become a fully traceable inventory unit.
A15, level 1, T7 is staged and facing out.
And here's the payoff. After all that processing, inspection, labeling, and packaging,
The moment a wrapped pallet enters the warehouse system, it stops being just packaging output and becomes trackable inventory.
Barcode's good. A15 inventory confirmed. Cold storage is not passive. Warehouse systems are actively tracking location, rotation, demand, and shipping priority.
Straight in, good alignment, keep it level.
Aisle A is in clear. Put away is complete.
T7 is live in A15, available when shipping calls for it.
This warehouse is where the plant turns finished product into shippable inventory.
A15 verified. Location matches the move request.
QT7 for staging. Dock 2 has the next cold chain slot.
Stage T7 under Dock 2, trailers almost in position.
This is where finished product begins the final plant handoff. Warehousing gives way to dispatch.
Set point's locked at 36. Dock 2 is good to load.
Wheel chocks are in. Dock 2 is cleared for load.
T7 is on the move. Dock 2, first pallet inbound.
Loading is the last internal quality checkpoint in motion.
That's centered, position 1 is set.
Position 2 is next. Follow the load plan and keep the center gap open.
Bill of ladings live. Seal goes on after pallet 3.
At the dock, the entire process converges. Warehouse control, cold chain protection, transport ready.
Last pallet next, then we seal T24 and send it.
This final pallet completes more than a trailer. It completes the plant's internal chain of custody.
Seal 991482 is on. T204 is secured.
A sealed trailer is only half the release. The other half is paperwork.
Initial next to the seal line and you're good to roll.
And just like that, the product leaves the plant as a sealed, documented, refrigerated load.
T204 is clear. Safe trip.
Once the load hits the interstate, the factory's work continues in another form. Cold chain transport keeps temperature, documentation, and delivery timing locked together.
T204, proceed to Dock 5 for seal check.
Seal matches, temps right, Dock 5 is clear to unload.
Distribution is where one factory lot becomes many customer deliveries. The same traceable product can now be routed to specialty.
Retail route is tagged. Send that case to the morning store run.
Retail route is rolling. Market stop is next.
Morning. Bay's clear. Bring the T7 retail route in.
After every scan, every seal, every trailer check, and every delivery stop, the product finally reaches the moment
that fresh delivery just hit the premium section.
This is the fresh Ostrich delivery. Let's run it as the feature tonight.
So that's the full journey, from ranch handling and factory precision to sealed trailers, cold storage, and finally the retail case.
From one specialized American facility, an entire hidden chain comes to life.